name is Jennifer Gundy, and we're with On My Own, and we're want to welcome you today to the candidate forum here at On My Own, and we've got several of the local candidates. We've got the state representatives, Patricia Pike, our current state representative, Bill Yarberry, Stephen Biles, Jim Hogan, and then we've got county clerk candidates, Mike Bueller and Dominic Hay. In the Olmstead versus LC, which was a 1999 decision of the U.S. Supreme Court, they ruled that states are required to eliminate unnecessary segregation of persons with disabilities.
First of all, I want to thank On My Own for this occasion today to speak to this forum, and all of us that are here today in support of citizens with disabilities. I think when you talk about the implementation of this court case, you need to look backwards as well as forwards. When this came about, Governor Carnahan was serving in the state, and when the implementation started, he called for a commission to be set, and they developed rules. We think we're on the right track, but I would say we could always do better, and I think each year we do a better job.
We've had a request for each of you to stand when you give your answer, so in the future, if you can stand. So next we will have Mr. Yarber.
Well, since that's the law of the land of the Supreme Court, I assume the reason that there's not more stuff being done is funding. And in my opinion,
Next, Mr. Biles.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm Stephen Biles. For the last 15 years, I worked with people with disabilities. Community integration is one of my areas of expertise. You probably all see me walking around town with one of my clients, or even here on my own washing their cars. I used to do that for a couple of years. And for the last 5 years, I worked as a special education substitute teacher and as a teacher's aide. So this is something I know a lot about. And the key is you can't rely on government. Government is ineffective. The key is teamwork between caregivers like myself and the community. Now I work with a guy who's very difficult to take out in the community. He can be loud, he can be aggressive, he can grab people, and it's key to have a community that understands that, to be patient with us. To understand that our job is tough. It's tough to get them out of their comfort zone, to actually try it. So the key is not government. The key is teamwork between caregivers and the community. Thank you.
I agree. Mr. Hogan.
Good morning. One thing that I agree with Representative Pike is on the advocacy. If we have to advocate for the things that we need. We do have people out there that are underserved even yet.
The next question we have is, how will you work to improve the Medicaid program, including ensuring access to home and community and the elimination of bias towards institutional services in the Medicaid program?
Well, the legislature continues to look at the Medicaid program, ways to make it more efficient. Each year we add funding to it. We add funding without the penalties.
Firstly, I don't like working in institutions or group homes. I prefer community-based homes, where their clients feel like they're part of the community. They get out, they go to concerts, they go to the park, they go out to eat, they're part of the community. So I'm very big on this. As for funding Medicaid, you gotta cut the fat. For example, I think in Missouri we have a Department of Natural Resources and a Department of Conservation. Why don't we just combine those two to one? Cut the overhead, cut the fat. Go through the budget, cut anything that we don't need. I don't mind paying taxes if it goes to things that are useful. If it goes to help people with disabilities. I mind paying taxes if it's just wasted.
Question is, there's often a critical shortage of community attendance to provide services to people with disabilities and seniors who are living in their own homes. Many people believe that the current wage of $8.50 to $10 per hour in Missouri is a major reason for this shortage of personal care attendance.
Needs to be fixed, or but I guess but any job wouldn't exist if it weren't necessary. That's my answer, I guess.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Biles?
This is something I understand personally. Normally right now I'd be teaching summer school. I took the day off to be here. And they don't really have substitutes at my school right now. We ran out. So so it's either a receptionist or a principal has to fill in for me today. But I still wanted to be here, so I'm glad they were willing to do that. And that's the downside of having 3.8% unemployment. There's more jobs than there are people to fill them. And so the key to getting people in our field is to increase wages. But I don't want to raise taxes, so you got to cut the fat. And one way to do that is to resist lobbyists. You have all these lobbyists who will push wasteful, expensive programs, and legislators would take that money and pass the bill. Because, you understand that, they're giving the money, but I can't be bought. I will resist the lobbyists. Now, I'll listen to them, AARP, disabled lobbying, I'll listen to them, but they won't be able to buy me. So cut the fat, increase the wages. One way we can do it.
Mr. Hogan?
As most of the items on the agenda for this morning, this one
Next question.
entails money.
Many studies have shown that managed care does not work for the aged, blind, and disabled population, as they cannot get the level of care that is needed to maintain community-based living. Mr. Garber?
Yes, I agree with that. This question, do you agree with it? Yes, I don't have anything else to say.
Mr. Biles?
Well, the problem comes down to healthcare. Healthcare in our country is screwed up. We got the most expensive healthcare in the world and some of the worst. The problem is, the Republicans come out with a plan, the Democrats are going to oppose it. Democrats come out with a plan, Republicans are going to oppose it. We need somebody who's not going to bow down to the party. I'm affiliated with the Constitution Party, but they don't tell me what to do. You tell me what to do. That's very important. Now, how do we fix healthcare? That's not my area of expertise. But one thing I've looked into is direct pay primary care. The program basically is, you pay a doctor a certain amount per month, between $50 and $150, and that takes care of your basic care. Checkups, x-rays, blood tests, stuff like that. And you only have insurance for catastrophes. You get cancer, you get a car wreck, that's the only way you have insurance. You have a low premium, high deductible. So direct pay primary
What
care.
steps will you take to ensure that the education system in Missouri meets the needs of all children, including those with disabilities?
Well, first off, we got to abolish the Department of Education. No more Common Core. Why is some fat cat in Washington, some bureaucrat, telling me how I'm supposed to teach? They don't know my kids. I know my students. I've worked with them for years. I might have one kid where I'm teaching math. Another kid, I'm teaching him to tie his shoes. Another one, I'm teaching to read. Another one, I'm teaching him to use a spoon to eat. Why is someone in Washington telling me how to do my job? They don't know that. You read the Department of Education, you read the Common Core, the teachers do their job. Now, I think I've already proven myself when it comes to disability rights. Work with people with disabilities, that's all I've done my entire adult life. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get up early, I'm gonna work with children with disabilities. Next day, same thing. Friday, same thing. And then I'm going to go work with somebody, a gentleman with disabilities. It's the same thing I'm going to do every week until I get elected. Same thing I've been doing for the last 15 years. So my record with disabilities is proven. Now, we talked about raising taxes. Who here wants the taxes raised? No one. The key is to cut the fat. Go through the budget with a fine-tooth comb and cut anything that's not necessary. I don't mind paying taxes if it goes to good things. Schools, roads, libraries, sure. But so much is wasted, so much is lobbyist BS, so much is just wasted taxpayer money. Where does your tax money go to? Nobody really knows. So don't raise taxes, cut the fat. The last thing I want to talk about is third party. I believe everyone else here is a Republican or Democrat, right? I'm the one in third party. So how's that working for you? Having two choices. You pick Democrat, you pick Republican. That's the way it's been. It's time for change. It's time for more third parties. You shouldn't have to pick between A and B when you don't like either. You should have more choices. And that's what I represent. I'm affiliated with the Constitution Party. We believe in personal freedom, personal rights, personal responsibility. Less government, less taxes. And I'm affiliated with them. That doesn't mean I'm beholden to them. I'm beholden to you all. If I say something and the Constitution Party doesn't like it, I don't care. And that's the difference. So let's get rid of the two-party system. It's not working. It's not working on a local level, it's not working on a state level, and it's definitely not working at a national level. The last election, nobody liked the people running. They weren't the best. Like, who do you like less? So more parties. Get rid of the two-party system. Have your choice.